Welcome back. Rush Limbaugh. Having more fun than a human being should be allowed to have. We were discussing all this during the break here. And we think that we have come up with the simple explanation. Snerdley thought as soon as Romney's speech to the NAACP was over, that it was a home run. And I wasn't quite certain because of the optics. But he was convinced that it was a home run. So time has gone on. Time has passed. We have the various reactions from the media and so forth. Now we're getting reaction from you, the callers, and in my email I'm checking too. And then it's all good. And a lot of people are saying this is going to be good for the independents to see. Now, maybe I ought to just leave that alone. I'd probably just... My instincts say leave that one alone. I'll take it. That's fine. And I'm really busting out here wanting to talk about it, but I'm going to rein it in. But it seems that the best way to describe why this particular speech by a Republican to an enemy group, in this case the NAACP, was that Romney didn't go in and pander. He didn't change his accent. He didn't try to tell stories about all the black people he grew up with or all the black people that taught him things. He didn't pander. He spoke to them as human beings. As Snerdley pointed out, it's like you were always asked, how would you approach the Hispanic voters? I could talk to them about conservatism. Go out and talk to them as human beings, as Americans. We're all Americans. We all want the same things. We all have the same desires. As human beings who are Americans, we all have the same desires for our kids and for ourselves. And that's what I would say to them. I wouldn't talk to them about being Hispanic. I wouldn't say I got a special program for you because you're Hispanic or because you're black. I said I got a program for the whole country because we're all in it together. He said, well, that's what Romney did. That's how Romney came. Romney came off as a guy who wasn't pandering to his audience. He thinks Obamacare ought to be repealed. He knows that audience don't want to hear that. He said it, and he stuck with it, and when they booed him, he smiled about it. He didn't change one thing he believes in. He didn't make one alteration in a policy that he has planned. He didn't pander in any way, shape, manner, form. Well, essentially, he spoke to the group as I would have. And that is why he is being heralded. I think as time goes on, that seems to be the reaction. And the left is getting nuts on this. I think they're focusing on the boos. It's like I said earlier, I think there's a collective that Romney was supposed to walk out of there yesterday destroyed. He was supposed to walk at least wounded. The boos and the criticism and the lack of acceptance was supposed to have sent the signal that Romney's finished. There's no way. He doesn't have a prayer. And it's just the exact opposite.